Excellent. Good evening, everybody. My name is Leah Getz. This is my awesome husband and business partner, Todd Getz. We are super happy to be with you and excited to be able to introduce this awesome webinar that we have for you guys tonight. We will have everybody muted, but we will have the chats open. Guys, we're going to get this rocking and rolling. It is my pleasure and my honor to introduce to you a good friend, a hugely successful powerhouse woman, someone that I look up to, who's been, she's not only fun and really smart and talented in what she does, but she's incredibly fun to be around. And I think that is something that we should all, you can really appreciate the more that you've been in business and stuff. She's a wonderful person. She's a mom. She's full-time from home, had incredibly successful 7-figure rock star career, okay, rising up in this industry. But she started, guys, as a high school teacher, okay, a high school teacher. She's recognized for her no fluff training style and has helped countless entrepreneurs realize their dreams and life goals online. Let me welcome to you, Shannon Lavinia.
Yay! I feel like I should be telling a joke or something now. Awesome. Well, hey, everyone. Thanks for that awesome introduction, Leah. I absolutely love you and Todd. You guys are amazing. It's just incredible leaders and such an honor. It's such an honor to be here with you guys tonight. So welcome, everybody, to the webinar tonight. And one, I want to congratulate you because you showed up. And there are people out there who are saying that they really want to make a difference in their life and they really want to have more money and they really want to have more freedom, but they're probably watching whatever TV show is on tonight, getting entertained instead of getting trained. So welcome to you guys for being here. I know your time's valuable, so we're absolutely going to deliver for you. And everybody on this line has had a tremendous amount of success. But we all started at the same place, which was evaluating a business or evaluating an opportunity. So I'm very quickly going to tell you a little bit about my story and then kind of lay out for you what I look for in a business. As Leah said, I was a high school teacher 15 years ago. And at the time, my husband and I were at a place in our lives where we really needed to make a change. We really needed to make more money. And we had been subjected to a job where my husband was downsized over the weekend of our wedding. And I don't know if any of you guys want to put in the chat, but have any of you ever, just had kind of a surprise at your job or your career where, you thought things were going good and then all of a sudden it went sideways and you ended up making less money. Maybe you ended up downsized. Maybe you ended up without a job. And you were kind of scratching your head because you had put so much time and energy into building that job, right? Yeah, lots of you guys have been there, right? More than once. I see that. Yeah, and that kind of is that's the experience of working for somebody else. When you work for someone else, you're subject to whatever they want to do, right? And whatever their experience is. And then, when we end up in that situation, the other question I have for you guys, and this is really where John and I were back then, was we were in a place where our income did not meet our bills. So we had our bills, we had the things we wanted to spend money on, and our income wasn't enough to really cover that. If you have had that experience, put a yes over there in the chat. I just want to check in with you guys. Some of you guys might be rolling around in cash right now. I don't know, maybe bathing in it, rubbing all over with it. But a lot of you guys are, yeah, you've been there, right? Where you are not making enough money. And this time of year, that really hits home. I see lots and lots of yeses there. This is a very intense, kind of difficult conversation, but I am throwing a little bit of fun into it because I don't want you guys to be like, oh my gosh, why is she talking about this, right? But we do have to really put our attention on it because that's why you guys are here. You want to get better results. And we've all had that experience. The difference between where we're at right now and where you're at, if you're experiencing that, is very simply a decision. We made a decision to say, enough is enough. We're not going to do it anymore. We're going to make a change and we're going to figure out a way to live the life that we want. And you see lots of people these days on Facebook, the laptop lifestyle, or being, you know, Leah and Todd have 2 small kids. They're home all day long with their kids. I'm home with my daughter, you know, who may run through here at any minute. I don't know. We got a play date going on, so I hear screaming and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to very quickly run through with you the things that really make a successful business. Because in my first business, I was able to make upwards of, oh, wait, I can't tell you yet because I do have to read a disclaimer. Let's see, I got to look it up on, oh, there it is. Okay. So practicality dictates that everyone's results will vary as we are unique and different. Basically, it takes hard work to make a substantial income in this business. Some people will make no money at all. The earnings of a World Global Network partner will be 100% dependent on their skills, work effort, commitment, leadership, capabilities, and market conditions. Common sense would suggest that most opportunities, one would find exceptional individuals performing well above average, while others who are sitting on a couch watching sitcoms, eating Cheetos, perform under the average. World Global Network does not guarantee any level of income or your success. To see our full income disclosure, please visit our website at www.worldgn.com. Okay, good. So that's out of the way. Now I can spill the beans. So my first year, I was able to make $400,000 in my business. Now that was 20 times my teacher salary. My teacher salary was $26,000 a year, which was totally pathetic. It actually qualified me for welfare in Arizona with a college degree, right? So it made me think, like, why did I even go to college? I could have worked at 7-Eleven and still gone on welfare. But, you know, so I made $400,000 my first year. My second year, I made close to $1 million. And since then, I've done over $20 million online. And it's just because in my first opportunity, there was this perfect storm, this perfect formula. And I realized it, I recognized it, and then I looked for opportunities again. And when World was dropped on my plate, I was like, oh my gosh, this fits the formula of a winning company. So let me get started here and just run with this. And I only do things where I see I can make 7 figures. Now, I know for you, that might be a really big number. You might be saying, if I could just make an extra $1,000 this month, or an extra $2,000, or an extra $4,000. That was all I wanted when I first got it started. And then it started to snowball, right? Then I made $10,000 and I was like, ooh, let me make $20,000. Then I made $20,000. I was like, oh my gosh, let me make $50,000, you know? So it kind of steamrolls. So these are the 5 things that you want to look for when you're evaluating a business. The very, very first thing that you want to look for is timing. And when you have timing in an industry, meaning that you've got a product that's relatively new and exciting, you've got a company that's newer, not that there's anything against older companies, except they're very stable, which is a benefit, but they're very stable. And stability means that they're not like growing like a rock star, right? So with a new company, you have that opportunity. So number 1 is timing. Number 2 is leadership. Make no mistake about it, who you work with makes all the difference in the world. When I started in my first company, I got to work actually with one of the top leaders who was also a company owner, and he was my mentor. So I mentored him he mentored me, but I like menteed him to death. I was like, okay, what do I do now? What do I do now? And that catapulted my success, right? So number 2 is leadership. I will tell you right now that you are on the line with the most phenomenal leadership team you have ever been a part of. Everybody here has had top leader results, top leader success. And then above us is even a higher tier of money-making leadership. So, I mean, you just can't, you can't find a better leadership team to work with. And it's rare that you actually get mentored by actual 7-figure earners who are willing to tell you what to do. Number 3, and we are willing sometimes, most of the time we're willing. Number 3 is that you have a product that people understand, they want it, and they're willing to spend, and listen to this, this is very important. They're willing to spend their disposable income on it. So what does that mean? It means the money that they spend on the movies or going out to dinner or stuff like that. Most people are not excited. I know this is a shocker. You might fall off your chair on this, but most people are not excited to spend their fun money on weight loss products or vitamins. They'll do it because they have to, but only as long as they feel that they have to, right? Versus technology The last time the iPhone 7 came out, I was in New York City, and there were people sleeping on the streets in Times Square. And I was like, oh my gosh, this homeless problem has gotten out of control. You know, I came out and I was like, what are all these people sleeping on the streets? They're just allowed to sleep here. And they were like, oh, no, these aren't homeless people. These are people waiting for the iPhone 7. They're sleeping on the streets, right? People are excited about it. So you look for a product that people can wrap their mind around, and it doesn't have to be sold to them, right? No selling, telling, or explaining. They just see it, they like it, they want it, they're excited, it's sexy, it's hot, and they want to give you money for it, right? So number 4 is that you can get paid well. Now, why does this matter? It really matters because you want to get paid, right? It's as simple as that. But the other reason it matters is because as you're growing a team, you want your people to get paid very quickly. The more money they make, the faster they make it, the longer they're going to stick around, right? And they're going to be excited, and you're going to be excited because you're going to be like, oh my gosh, somebody just made $600 their first week, or $900 their first week, or $1,000 their first week. And it's a benefit both ways, right? So that's number 4. And then number 5 is you want to look for something that has a system that is really easy for people to plug into. If you don't have a system, then you have to kind of figure it all out on your own. That's such a drag. It totally sucks. I've been there. I've done it. Trust me, you don't want to do it. It costs you a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of energy. So with our business, we have a very simple system. It's called the 2530 system, or 2730 system. Sorry, we extended the video to 7 minutes. So it's the 2730 system. And then we have a whole online marketing system for you where you don't have to make web pages and stuff like that. It's just all there for you. So those 5 things make a difference. And I will tell you, it is not a pick and choose thing. It's not like, oh, well, this company has number 1, 3, and 4. I'm going to go ahead and get started. No, that's not the perfect formula. You need all 5 things. It's a recipe. If you leave the flour out of the cake, it's going to be a sucky cake. So it's the same thing with a business, right? You want to have those 5 things. So that's what I want to give you guys tonight to start us off. And if you want to solve those problems that we started with in the beginning, right? Not enough money, not enough time, not enough security, not enough freedom, not enough fun, right? If you're just going to work all the time to pay your bills, that sucks. It's not fun, right? Not enough fun in life. Then you want to apply this formula. Now I'm going to pass this call over. I'm actually going to pass it back to Leah, and she can move on to the next step.
Awesome. Thank you, Shannon. That was awesome. I'm actually going to give this over to my amazing husband, Todd. He is an internet tech genius, guys. He's very, very talented, makes me be able to do all the fun stuff in the front end and look really good because he is the back end genius behind all of it. So he's going to give you guys some really good insights.
Right. Well, and here's the thing, because I mean, Shannon brings up a lot of great points. You know, I do really well with creating funnels and creating systems for products, right? For people to market whatever it is that they're marketing in their home business. The thing is, you can't put a system on top of a crappy product and expect to make money. It just doesn't work that way. If your product is overpriced, if it doesn't have a good customer base, you're just not going to make money with it. It doesn't matter how good the system is. And so, you know, especially what Shannon said about finding something that people are willing to spend their money on. And I would go even further than that and say that it also needs to have a strong customer base. Right. You look at these, you know, a lot of these home business opportunities, and you look at their customer retention rate, and it's typically anywhere between 6 and 15%. Okay. Now, if you've done home business before, you know how hard it is to get just one customer, just one distributor, right? Now, now imagine, you know, if you were to build a downline of let's say 100, right? And only 15 of those stick around. You know, do you know how many people you have to talk to get 100 people into your business? But that's why so many people struggle to find success. And so the product does matter, right? You need a product that people are willing to spend their disposable income on, and that has a strong retention rate. And so when we look at the world of marketing, what type of products have that type of loyalty, right? I think Apple has the highest customer retention rate of any company out there. They're like 92%. What do they sell? They sell technology. The iPhone, right? They just came out with a new one. It's like $1,000 now. You know how much it costs to make an iPhone? It costs $225 to make an iPhone. They sell it for like over $1,000 now. That's just an insane amount of profit that they're making on those things, and people pay it. And they live as homeless people for days in New York City in order to get one, in order to get the privilege of paying $1,000 to get one of these things, right? And so, and then they have a 92% retention rate, right? And so that's what we need to look for if you want to build a home business that's going to be wildly successful like this. And then not only that, but you need to have something that's price competitive, right? It can't be something that is 3 times more. So if we had a cell phone, right, a smartphone, but we were offering it at $3,000, I mean, you're never going to sell that, right? You need to be price competitive with the other companies out there. And so if you've got a vitamin that you're selling for $45, but people can say, oh, look, Walmart has vitamins for $15, right? It doesn't matter the ingredients. You're asking for 3 times the amount of money for vitamins, right? That when people see that type of a price difference, that's all they see, right? And so that's what we're talking about here, is being able to take something that people want, that already has a customer base, and that you don't have to convince people on, because the price is there and the customer and the demand is there, right? And so I think it's probably about time to kind of let people in on exactly what it is that we're talking about here. Who is
Saul's gonna let the cat out of the bag here.
Let's do this, Saul.
Introducing Hilo, the world's first lifestyle oracle, a wearable wellness and bioparameters monitoring device unlike any other on the planet. In real time, Hilo can take important measurements such as heart rate, breath rate, steps taken, and calories burned. Hilo can also sense your mood. Whether you are excited or fatigued, Hilo can sense it. Not only does your Hilo monitor your important measurements, but it also produces a daily, weekly, and even monthly report that you can provide to your trainer or physician. Once you pair your Hilo with a smartphone application, you can track the bioparameters and well-being of your loved ones. Imagine the sense of security that would come from monitoring your aging parents from thousands of miles away, or from knowing you will receive alerts if your spouse's bioparameters are no longer in a healthy range. Hilo can also alert you if your loved ones are in danger. Once you connect to your loved one's Hilo via a smartphone app, his or her Hilo can send you emergency alerts using the GPS feature of your smartphone. All your loved one has to do is press the panic button twice, and an emergency alert with the exact GPS coordinates will be sent directly to your phone via text or email. Now you can go about your day with total peace of mind, and that is a priceless feature. Also, you can easily download a wide range of other features through the Hilo App Store. This exclusive app store allows developers to create and publish their own apps and plugins, further increasing the potential of the Hilo and its functions. For example, with the help of apps found on the Hilo App Store, you can now monitor measurements not found on the basic Hilo app, such as blood pressure and EKG. Because of the Hilo's innovative technology and hardware design, the exclusive Hilo App Store will soon be able to give Hilo devices the ability to monitor blood sugar levels, blood alcohol levels, oxygen levels, temperature. And they will even be able to keep away disease-delivering mosquitoes. And this is just a sneak peek. The potential of the Hilo is unlimited. Finally, don't forget the benefits of the 99.9% pure germanium stones. The germanium stones fit snugly against your skin on the inside of the Hilo wristband and may provide a number of wellness benefits. All these fantastic features led to the Hilo being voted the best direct selling product of 2017. Now that you've seen the power of this revolutionary product, we're convinced you're ready to order a Hilo for you and for each of your family members. However, Hilo cannot be found in stores. Hilo can only be purchased online. So click on the Buy It Now link or ask for more information right now.
And that's exactly what I did, because when I saw that video, I was blown away. I really was. I went into Carla and I said, I want one. And then the wheels turned in my head and I said, wow, I want one like that. That means that other people want one like that. This is a business we have to do. And shall I say, the rest is history. It was that easy. I know I'm not the only one who had that reaction, but that's the reaction that makes the difference with this.
So thank you, Don. That is what you want in a business, is someone sees something very simple and says, yeah, I want one. Whether or not they even know there's a business opportunity attached to it. This is literally the conversation I had with Don a few months ago. I got on the phone with Don and Carl. I'm like, so how was it? And Don's like, well, I just want one. It's like, great, okay, let's get started. That was literally it. And if any of you have ever been in any type of other opportunity, it's like, you know, nails on a chalkboard, you're like pulling a thorn out, you know, you're just trying to sell them on the value, and this shake is gonna just, you know, make you grow 6 feet tall in 6 minutes, or it's gonna make your love life incredible in 14 seconds, whatever it is. It's just, you see the video and you get it, right? Now, all of you that are watching this, I'm gonna be brief here, and I want you to understand where we are time-wise. I want you to understand what time it is, that you are looking at a technology company that will be $1 billion company next year. You're looking at a market space of wearable technology last year that brought in $14 billion. There's a document on Forbes, you can see it. By the end of 2020, it will bring in $34 billion, and that's a conservative estimate based on just one study. What does that mean if you're watching? That means in the next 24 to 30 months, $20 billion in revenue will come in through wearable technology, with or without you. So the question you got to ask yourself is, how can I access that? How can I get in front of this trend? And how much of that do I want for myself and my family? That's really the question to ask. And let me just tell you, wherever you are in the world, this product only started shipping 4 months ago. And some countries don't even have it yet. Yet, we're open in 195 countries. So you could literally, we have people here on this webinar from Romania, from Israel, from Hungary, from Mexico. You could literally be the person that takes this to a new market and opens a country. And the conversation about this will be different a year from now. So because you're here, your timing is absolutely incredible. So guys, my name is Saul K. I'm a world changer, and I'm going to pass the mic to someone that has had over, pay attention, drum roll, she has done over $100 million in sales online. I hope that got your attention. I don't think I need to repeat it, but she has proven results. She is an amazing online marketer, incredible person, and we call her Baby Blue Eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Carla Silver.
Well, thank you so much, Saul. I appreciate it. Can you hear me and see me okay? I assume you can. Okay, awesome. So you guys you've heard about the product, you've heard about what to look for in a business, you've heard about you've seen the power in the technology that we have here. What is really important, and the number one question that I get is, okay, this sounds great so far, but how does this work? So I want to address that and show you how you can capitalize on the trend in the marketplace, what is happening with the technology, but how you personally can capitalize on this. And that is always going to be done through some sort of system, right? McDonald's has a system. They get people in the door, they sell them a hamburger, fries with that, and you know the rest is history. We also, any good business model that's going to be successful has a system. And the system here, especially when I was looking at this, everybody said everything that I wanted to say, right? I look for opportunities where the sale is a no-brainer. And when I took a look at this, my marketing hat was on, and I thought, holy cow, we could help tens of thousands of individuals sell this product online. It doesn't require a conversation. And that's why I was in. So what is really amazing is that every single person, over 500,000 units have been sold earlier this year. 500,000 units have been sold on a 2-minute video. It's almost not fair. A 2-minute video. You just saw the 2-minute video. I saw the 2-minute video, Saul saw the 2-minute video, and tens of thousands of other distributors around the world have saw that 2-minute video. If somebody wants to buy the product after that 2-minute video, they just click a button and purchase the product. If they want more information and can see that this is an opportunity for them to solve their financial problems or their time problems or their commute problems or their inability to be with their family problems. I know my problem was that I was desperate to spend more time with the people that I love most in my life. If they can see that there's an opportunity here, then we have a 7-minute video. If they have more questions, then we have a 30-minute webinar. That's it. This crazy, almost not fair system has resulted in so many success stories. This company has created tens of thousands of success stories. Our team has created thousands and thousands of success stories. And it's just a question of whether or not you want to be next. This is not about feeling like, I mean, you can do this, but it's not feeling like you have to, what is in the home business world, that 3-foot rule, where every single person that's around you, you feel like you have to harpoon. We have an internet marketing system that allows you to non-salesy, I call it, take that salesy weirdo out of you and behave like a professional and use our professional tools to be able to build your business. Anybody can do this, including my 93-year-old mother-in-law. If she wanted to, she could do this. It doesn't take any tech skills at all, and we'll teach you. If you can't send an email, we'll teach you how to do that. That is super simple, and all of us on this panel have had extraordinary success on our own and our own teaching ability. So you're in tremendous, tremendous hands. So I'm going to pass the baton over to Leah Ray. She's going to show you what it takes to get started. And then I'm going to come back and talk a little bit more about the vision. And by the way, we didn't have a chance to really give her and her husband the props that they're due. They are obviously, you can tell just by listening to them, they're tremendous human beings. But most importantly, they have an incredible track record of success. They're #1 earners at another company. And guess what? They're here. So Leah, take it away.
Thank you so much, Carla. This is everything that Carla just said, just ditto, guys. That's why in this short amount of time, we have 10% of the top 100 earners in all of network marketing worldwide within the industry. All of what Carla just said is why, guys, okay? So I'm gonna share with you, okay, now how do you get started? I'm gonna walk you through it right now, okay? So I'm gonna share my screen so you can see this for yourself. All right, here we go, guys. Can you see my screen? Thumbs up? We're good, right? Good. Okay, guys, let's jump right into this here. We have 3 packages to get started with from a business perspective, okay? The very top package. This is the high-end folks. This is the high-end package. Folks who like to go all in. They have the money to invest, and they want the best. They want the most, and they want to go hard and fast. Okay. This is our all-in package. The all-in package is actually a combination pack, okay? It's a combination of the premium and the BioZen chips, which are really cool, and you can chat with your person later about exactly how the BioZen chips work. But the all-in pack, guys, that is for folks who want to go hard and fast, have the money to invest. It's $33.49, okay? You're going to get 6 devices with all the accessories, okay? The germanium stone sets, the colored sets of wristbands like Don so nicely modeled for us, and 42 of the BioZen chips. Okay, this is awesome. You're getting a bunch of product in your hands. Now, guess what? A lot of people do with this package, guys. They keep what they want for their family and their loved ones. Now, I know my nieces and nephews are getting BioZen for Christmas, and they take the rest. They have it on hand for their very first customers. They're selling them for cash. They're recouping their initial investment right away, okay? And you're getting initial boost of product immediately in your local area to create a lot of buzz, which people show these off and it works like magic, okay? So that's the top end pack, the all-in pack at $33.49. Now the middle package, it's often a better fit for folks at $19.99 is the premium pack itself, okay? Premium pack, it's 6 of the Hilo devices, 6 germanium stone sets, 6 of the color sets of wristbands, and 6 of the BioZen chips, All right. Now, this is folks that want to go fast. They're not able to quite go all in, but they hit the middle pack with the premium pack, guys. Now, the final pack that we talk about for people looking to make money with this is the family pack. All right. The family pack, $13.49. This is a great option for folks. They're not quite looking to go as fast, but they want to maximize the compensation plan and set themselves up for success. Okay. So that's $13.49. You're getting 4 devices, 4 card sets of wristbands, 4 germanium stone sets, and 4 of the BioZen chips. Now, guys, customers, if this isn't a, for folks that are not looking to make money for this, we reserve these for customers, really, guys. The personal bundles, great option for your aunt, your uncle, whoever who's not interested in the business and is looking just to have an amazing product. All right, I'm going to hand it to my girl, author, speaker, internet rock star, mentor, and dear friend, Carla Silver.
Thank you so much, Leah. And thank you for running through that. I think that there's probably an option for every single person that's listening to my voice right now. So a couple of things that I want to talk about at this point before we wrap up. Number one is where we are going. I think that the video does a really great job, but I want to underscore the fact that, remember in 2008, back when the Apple iPhone came out, they actually had a really crappy phone, but what they had was a game changer in the entire technology world was their app store. And that has fundamentally changed the way we live our lives and we execute our daily everything that we do every day. Well, World Global Network, which is the company that is distributing Hilo that you will be affiliated with, has launched the Hilo App Store. And that app store is their developers, hundreds if not thousands of developers all over the world that are developing apps like blood oxygenation levels, the efficacy of your vitamins, whether your vitamins are working or not, whether or not there's a guy in Hungary, I think it is, that is developing a lie detector, whether or not a woman is ovulating. And the big one that is scheduled to come out in fourth quarter this year is blood glucose levels. Guys, 1 in 8 people in the United States here and 1 in 12 all around the world have diabetes, and the numbers are only increasing. And currently those individuals have to lance their fingers, it's called lancing their fingers, every day, multiple times a day to get a little drop of blood out to test where their blood sugar levels. When this guy comes out, that will be over. Not only will this be able to test blood glucose levels on someone's arm non-invasively, but a patient or a person with diabetes can choose to keep that information. They can share that information with people that they love. And of course, they can share that information with their doctors. Guys, this is not just a fitness device like Fitbit. It is not just a device that is fundamentally changing the way people manage their health, but it's a device that is set to absolutely enter and disrupt the healthcare industry. And that is what we're talking about here. We're talking about fundamentally changing the way people behave and the way people monitor their bioparameters in their bodies. So to wrap up, we haven't talked at all about the company, but if the company was a blue chip company, would you get started, yes or no? Well, the company is a blue chip company. Would you get started with a company that had a potential amazing stock play? Well, the stock from when we got started 9 months ago has gone from about 3 to 5. Now it's trading, I think I was around 24, 25. We're catching the attention of Wall Street. Would you get started if that was just there? Would you get started with a company that, just attracted our chief design officer just came to us from Apple Computing, who, by the way, was responsible for the design of the Apple 6, 7, and the iPhone and the Apple Watch? Would you? Would you get started with a company that has a CEO that was well known all across Europe as a technology guru and has now pioneered a device that is set to disrupt the healthcare industry? Yes or no? Would you want to get partnered with a company that is partnered with a small little $52 billion, 100-year-old company by the name of Toshiba? Toshiba manufactures all of our chipsets. Would that be enough for you? Yes or no? Would you want to be part of a company that has a ridiculously simple, almost not fair marketing system that will allow you to grow your business very quickly without having to be that salesy weirdo? Yes or no? Would you want to be partnered with a company that not only manufactured a device like Fitbit, but potentially could pay you on every single device that's ever sold anywhere in the world, whether you sold it or not, yes or no? I just have to ask you those questions because the timing is here. This industry is set to more than triple, whether you're here or we're here or not. The timing can't be better. The leadership here is top notch. You're looking at some of the best leadership in the entire planet on this panel, and the leadership that we're participating in are the top 10% of the entire home-based business industry. And I want to remind you, there are 120 million people in the home-based business industry currently. That is a lot of success. So if you're looking for timing and you're looking for leadership and you're looking for a company that you can stand behind, that can stand behind you and that you can stand behind, and if you're looking for an opportunity to capitalize on a trend in technology that can pay you and your family forever, for life, and you have an opportunity to be set financially forever, then I'm going to say to you, welcome to the team. Get back, if you're watching this live, get back to the person that invited you to this webinar this evening and tell them that you are ready to get started now. If you're listening to this recorded, press a button somewhere around my head here and press a button, go to the order page, sign up, and get yourself started. Because the sooner you get started, the sooner you can begin building that financial foundation for yourself and your family. And we're going to be here, Todd and Leah, Shannon Lavinia, Saul Kay, who I haven't edified enough, an amazing, successful individual that is the head of our entire team, president here at World Global Network, myself and my husband. We're going to be the first people to say welcome to the team. It's been our pleasure to be here with you tonight, today, wherever you are in the world. Get started today. Look forward to working with you.